Good morning, everyone. Today is NaNoWriMo day 17. It's a little too close to NaNoWriMo day 20, and once you're in the 20s, it's like all downhill from there. So feeling a little bit of the pressure. It is currently 12:17 and I have a call with my brother at 1, and then I'm thinking I need a change in scenery. I know I just came from San Diego, which is like a really big change of scenery, but I just think I need to get out of the apartment for a minute. So I may go to a park, which is like a nice open space. I can avoid people. I'm gonna make a coffee and have a little bit of lunch, and then we'll go from there. But I cannot have another repeat day of yesterday, and it's kind of getting down to the point where it's not funny anymore, you know? Like the fact that I sit down to write every day and either can't, or feel really discouraged, or don't get enough words, or think that I'm writing a bunch and then I haven't written anything. It's not funny anymore. I need to get some words written, and I need to maybe do a little bit of, sorry, that's my coffee machine. Maybe do a little bit of soul searching to figure out why it is that I am feeling this way and reacting this way, because it's not cute and I'm not having a good time anymore. I am sitting at my desk. I feel very motivated. That's all I got. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I can absolutely do that. Like a synopsis kind of a thing? Right. That's a great question. I was thinking about going to a park later. Maybe 7. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, bye. If you guys are like me and when you're writing, you are constantly looking at a thesaurus. I have a thesaurus tab open constantly because I'm always like searching for like a better word, you know, or I just, maybe if I've used a word a few times and I just am looking for something to switch it up, I don't just sit there and like run through my whole, you know, vocabulary. I just quickly pop into a thesaurus. And for a while I was using the Merriam-Webster, or actually I think it was the dictionary.com. They have thesaurus.com, and I was using that for a while, but then I had to search up synonyms for like more of a phrase. It wasn't necessarily like a word that was in the dictionary. It was harder to search up in a thesaurus, so I just typed in synonyms for blah blah blah, and they gave me this website. It's called powerthesaurus.org, and I like it so much more than any other thesaurus website. I absolutely love it. It kind of gives you more than just words that are similar. So I love Power Thesaurus. I will not use anything else after discovering this website. So powerthesaurus.org is a great resource. I came to the park to get some writing done, and I am freezing. It's right on the water, so it's quite cold. The wind is quite cold, and my fingers are so cold that it's hard to type. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna last. I may just like put in some music and maybe do a bit of coloring or something, wait for the sun to go down a little bit more, and then head back home. But that's where I'm at. It's freezing. park. It's currently 4:27 and the sun is making its way down. I think I'm probably gonna take off in the next 15 minutes or so, just because I don't want to get caught out here when it's dark, and I would like to make it back to my apartment while it's still somewhat light out. So, but it is so nice. The sun feels a lot warmer than it did an hour ago. I've really enjoyed myself, and to top it all off, I've written 1,500 words sitting here today. So this was really nice. Obviously that wasn't a massive writing day, but I feel good about what I accomplished. So I'm excited to get home, eat some dinner, and keep going. We'll see, but you guys have to look at this sunset on the water. It's beautiful. One second. Whoa, zoomed in. All right, we went to Target and Monica had to return something, and then I needed to get like a couple grocery items. I know I'm leaving in 2 days, but I needed to pick up some stuff that I couldn't go without. And we happened to walk down the candle aisle, as we do every single time. Every single time. And I picked up, I was gonna pick up the one that Monica got, the like holiday spruce one, but I ended up grabbing the Christmas cheer. We love these Opal House candles. They burn really nicely and they're only $10, which is great. So I got the little Christmas cheer one, and it smells delish. And now what? I'm gonna make dinner or something? Well, I have to talk to my brother in 30 minutes, so.
I mean, I'm not that hungry yet.
You're not that hungry?
Nope.
Should we wait till, well, Kelly's not done until 7.
Yeah. We can, like, start cooking and then we can, like, bring you a plate again.
Okay. That'll work. Cool. All right. Well, in the meantime, then, I'm going to write some more because I feel like I'm on a roll, so I'm going to keep going.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes. Ready. I'll tell you what I have so far.
Okay.
So far I have this whole, this is what I'm struggling with. I'm struggling with how all of the tokens come together, and like it's very puzzly, very riddly, and I'm not good with any of that. Like I don't understand any of that. So I'm gonna have a friend who's gonna help me out with like the poetry aspect of it all.
Well, I had a question about the tokens too, so go ahead. Yeah.
So the whole idea was kind of escape roomy, where each of the tokens somehow works together to kind of unlock this thing.
Now, my only question about the tokens were, do they find them collectively, or does she find one, and then how does she start to put it together that they're important? In other words, this might be how I get out, or this is
she gets
something I need to save.
She gets it in the beginning. Okay, so she says that she remembers that on each spread there was something that was already colored in, and it was colored in like a gold color. So that's how she knows that the tokens are special, because she couldn't color them in because they were already colored gold. Yes, but he doesn't admit it, and he's very good at playing the part, and she's just past that. So she's past playing the part of enjoying herself and being happy. You know, she's done with that. He has not accepted that yet.
What are your thoughts on how this ends.
And it's like everything is good for them now. And the last time that they had been with each other, everything was like really shitty for them both.
Pretty much a Hollywood ending. And not that that's a bad thing, but it's happened ever happened for both.
Yes, very nail on the head, like absolutely, yeah.
So now it's just a matter of getting there. Have you thought about the idea of literally going through the coloring book page by page to see if that sparks ideas?
Yes, so right now I mean, if you've watched the vlogs and you've seen that, like I talked about this whole idea of all these vignettes, which really helped me mentally, like kind of push past the idea of needing a thorough like storyline. And so I have this whole thing where they have to jump from page to page.
Now, tell me how the animals, what are the purpose of the animals?
Also, I think a whole book of just these two main people would be so like boring. But I do like the idea of like him pretty much sending them on this like goose chase because he doesn't know where the fuck the token is. Like that was long gone, you know?
Yeah. Have you picked out your future scenes as far as the coloring book goes?
I think this is also what I'm struggling with. I don't know how long they're in the book / how many pages they have to like comb through to find these tokens. Badger is at 1500. Horse is at 1700.
Alright, so we'll put it somewhat in the middle and call it 1700 on average. And if you have 9, that's 15.3 on the chapters so far. For the rest, that would be in 13 days, that'd be 26,000 words. With the 10,000, 36. I mean, we're really close there.
Well, I've included the bits that I did write in that original story. I mean, I'm still counting that because like I wrote those words for Nano and everything. My official total is I'm at 20,823 words, and that's like the absolute official number.
Yeah, and 2,000 words a day will absolutely put you over. You don't even have to average that. You can be a little under that. And that's very doable. You know that.
Yeah.
It's all about having the ideas, you know. Writing the words takes 2 hours. Coming up with the words can take 10.
Yeah.
So that's what we would really need to concentrate on. And I think if you start with the ending, the hardest part, and get that out of the way, I think the rest of the middle will be easier. We can come up with fun ideas, we can go out on tangents, whatever it is, that's easier. Pinning in that ending is the most restrictive because you have an idea of what you want, but ultimately that's the hardest part.
Right. Ooh, wow. It is super dark for this little debrief. Basically, today's debrief is actually a good one. I went to the park. I wrote in fact, I think I did write like 1,500 words or 1,700 words or something like that. Got back to the apartment and I was feeling pretty good. I wrote a little bit more. Me and Monica ended up going to Target very briefly, got back, made dinner, and then immediately hopped on the call with my brother, which was very helpful. I feel like I have a little bit of a game plan now, which I've not had since I switched stories. I told him on the phone that when I switched stories, it was really great because I was really excited about the prospect of starting fresh and being able to go wherever I wanted. However, I had no plan, and that worked well for a minute, and then it feels like it's kind of catching up to me. And so to be able to talk with him and kind of get a game plan, I know exactly what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna start writing, and I know exactly what I'm writing, and we're gonna kind of regroup and go from there. But he seems pretty confident that I'm gonna be able to finish out the month with the 50,000 words. And so if he feels confident about it, then that's good enough for me. So we'll see how that goes. Overall today, just getting out was a really good change of pace for me. I feel like I have started to really kind of understand my characters a little bit better, and even just talking with my brother and having him ask me questions and having to answer those questions, like it gave me a good idea of where I need to be going with this story. So I feel like I'm in a good place. I am going to write a little bit more tonight. I'm currently at 1,800 words, and I'm going to write a little bit more until I reach 2,000, so I can at least finish out today with 2,000 words, and that's going to be a huge achievement for me, especially not even getting close to that the past few days. So to be able to hit 1,000 words, it's going to be a big deal. 2,000 words, it's going to be a big deal. And I'm looking forward to starting fresh tomorrow and kind of getting my stuff together. I am going to have to kind of pack a little bit tomorrow because I think I'm going to leave Thursday morning to go home. I'm so excited to go home. So excited. I cannot wait to see my parents. I am chomping at the bit to get home. So I think I'm going to leave Thursday morning, which means tomorrow I'm going to have to do some packing and other things that is going to take time away from writing. But overall, I think going in tomorrow knowing exactly what I need to get done is going to help me so much. So this is the first time that I'm saying that I'm in a good place, and I truly believe it. Like, I actually feel like I'm in a good place, and I'm not just saying that for the sake of trying to trick myself into thinking that I'm in a good place. Like, I actually do feel like I'm doing good, and tomorrow's gonna be a good day. So yes, that is that. If you guys enjoyed today's vlog, I hope you at least enjoyed the park and some of the videos from the park. It was absolutely beautiful. So if you enjoyed that, then go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already, then please do subscribe. I am vlogging and posting every day in the month of November. It's like Vlogmas but for writers, and I'm having so much fun documenting this NaNoWriMo process, even all of the rough days that I've been having so far. I'm still having a good time documenting all of this for you guys. Also, I realized that if you don't have the notification bell on, then you might want to turn that on, because apparently sometimes my videos won't actually show up in your subscriptions box. So go ahead and turn on that bell so that way you get notified every time I post. I think that also potentially helps with algorithms and all of that stuff. So definitely go ahead and do that if you haven't done that already. Also, you guys, please let me know in the comments how you're doing with Nano. I feel like I just want to chat with people and see how they're doing and how their month is going and how much progress you've made and, you know, what the vibes are, how you're feeling. So go ahead and let me know in the comments, and I will respond to everyone, and you know, we can all kind of build up that community again. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Now go write something.